Hello people, going back to the book on page 95, okay? Let's repeat. Worn out, a referee, totally, completely, a decathlon, a shuttlecock, an umpire, to decorate, to redecorate, badminton, squash, to get away with. Very nice. Guys, worn out is an adjective that we use for things that can no longer be used, either because they are too old or because they were used a lot before, okay? A referee. Guys, to explain this word, I will explain two words together. A referee and an umpire, okay? In Portuguese, these two words are the same. A referee or an umpire it's a position and they are in charge of a sports game, okay? In charge of a sports game means that they have to make sure that the rules are followed, okay? The difference is that a referee normally runs around the field, like in soccer, okay? An umpire is like the person that judges a volleyball game, a tennis game, or match, okay? They stay in one place, okay? That's the difference between these two. It's the position. Okay, totally is the adverb of total. It's just like Portuguese. Completely the same, the adverb of complete, finished. Okay? Decathlon is a sport that includes 10 different sports in it. It normally lasts 2 days. Okay, and it has 10 different competitions, 10 different sports. They are track and field sports. It involves a few running tasks and jumping too. So, for example, they have the 100-meter running, 1,500-meter running, or they have the long jump, the high jump, okay? It has 10 different sports. A shuttlecock is something that is very popular, at least it was very popular among children. Okay, a shuttlecock is something that looks like this, okay? And here it has feathers, you know, things that birds have. Feathers, okay? And children like to play with the shuttlecock with their hands, okay? But there's a game which is on the second column called badminton that they use rackets, but instead of a ball, they use a shuttlecock, okay? They have rackets, a net in the middle, like in the volleyball field, volleyball game, okay? They have a net, rackets, and instead of a ball, they use a shuttlecock, okay? To decorate is just like Portuguese. To redecorate is to decorate again. Remember, the prefix re means again, okay? Okay, badminton is the sport that I have told you. Okay, they have a net, a high net, okay, in the middle of the court, and they have rackets and they hit a shuttlecock. Squash also is a racket game, but they use a small ball. It's a very fast game, and you can play alone or with a partner. And you hit the ball with the racket. It hits the wall and then it comes back. So if you're playing alone, it's easy. If you're playing with another person, you hit the ball to the wall and then the other person has to hit the ball second and then you third, and then the other person fourth, and so on, okay? To get away with is an expression, it's a phrasal verb, okay, that means to not get caught for something bad that you have done. Okay, there is a very famous series called How to Get Away with Murder. Okay, it is about a lawyer that helps people who have killed someone, okay, not to be punished for the murder. So to get away with is when you do something, okay, but you don't face the consequences of what you have done. Okay? So, let's repeat. The athlete was completely exhausted after he finished the decathlon. Her house was totally redecorated and it looks fantastic. An umpire and a referee judge if sports people are playing correctly. Badminton and squash are similar to tennis because they use a racket and a ball. Okay guys, this sentence is quite not correct, okay? Because badminton uses a shuttlecock, not a ball, okay? The badminton player got away with his mistake. Let's practice. People, remember to pause the video, okay, right after I finish the question, and then you read the answers by yourself. Give me an example of a person who sometimes feels completely worn out. A person who sometimes feels completely worn out is a new mother. Have you ever played squash or badminton? Yes, I have played squash and badminton. Has David been getting away with cheating in exams recently? Yes, David has been getting away with cheating in exams recently. If you could redecorate a room in your house, which one would you decorate? If I could redecorate a room in my house, I would decorate my kitchen. Do you think it's believable that your teacher has done a decathlon? No, I don't think it is believable that our teacher has done a decathlon. How many different sports are there in a decathlon? In a decathlon, there are 10 sports. Did you ever get away with doing bad things when you were a child? Yes, I sometimes got away with doing bad things when I was a child. Would you like to play squash with me at the weekend? No, I wouldn't like to play squash with you at the weekend. Do players use a ball when they play badminton? No, players don't use a ball when they play badminton, but they use a shuttlecock. Have you ever felt completely worn out? Yes, I have sometimes felt completely worn out. Who judges sports games? Referees and umpires judge sports games. Is this room well decorated? Yes, this room is well decorated. Very nice, people. Let's go to the next page, 96. Let's repeat. A tug of war. Infamous. Concentration. Victory. Victorious. A battle. A battleground. An ally. Whereas. a war. An enemy, a winner. Evil, peace. The United Nations, UN. To fight, fight, fought, fought. Very good. Guys, a tug of war is a game. It's popular among children. Okay, it's a game with a rope. Okay, and normally two people, one at each end of the rope. They pull the rope, and the objective is to pull the person on the other side, okay, until a line in the middle. Okay, it can be played by two people or for two teams, okay, with 3, 4, 5 people on each side of the rope. Okay, and the team that wins is the one that pulls the other team up to the middle that is normally drawn on the floor. Okay, it's a line on the floor. Infamous, guys, is not the opposite of famous. Okay, but infamous is being famous, but for something bad. Okay? For example, Adolf Hitler is unquestionably an infamous world leader. Okay? He's famous, but for doing bad things, for causing very bad things. Okay? Concentration is just like Portuguese. Victory, just like Portuguese. Victorious is the adjective of victory. Okay? A battle is one single fight in a war. Okay? A battle is normally between armed forces. Okay? A war is made of many battles. Okay? A battleground is a place where a battle has happened. Okay? An ally is what we call a friend during war times. For example, Second World War. Everybody knows that. France, England, the United States, they were allies. They were friends. They were fighting together against Germany. Okay? Whereas is a word that means but, or compared with the fact that. Okay? Compared with the fact that, or simply but. A war is an armed fight among countries. Okay, we have very famous, infamous examples, now that we know this word. For example, Second World War. That was Germany and Japan against the Allies. The Allies were United States, United Kingdom, France, and so on. Okay? An enemy. Enemy, guys, is the opposite of friend. Okay? Friend, enemy, opposites. A winner is a person or a group of people that win something. Okay? Evil. Evil is something that is morally bad or cruel. Okay? It can be used as an adjective to an action or for a person too. Okay, I can call someone evil, or oh, his action, what he did was evil. Okay? Peace. Peace, guys, means no war, no violence, peace. Okay? We have to be careful because peace, this word that you're learning today, means no violence, no war, okay? But we have this word that has the same pronunciation, peace, okay? This one means a part of something. For example, if you bake a cake, you don't eat the whole cake, the entire cake. So you eat a piece of cake, okay? Or when when you buy a pizza, okay, to eat for dinner, the pizza normally comes cut in 8 pieces. This piece, okay? This piece, no violence, no war, a part of something, okay? The United Nations, guys, the UN is an organization that many countries make part of UN, okay? And the UN is an organization that makes sure that one country doesn't attack another country for nothing, okay? And, well, they make much more than that, okay? But this is basically it. Note that United Nations is written with capital letters, okay? It's an institution, and a very important organization, and that's why we write it with capital letters. To fight is a verb that you have learned before, but to fight is when you use physical force, okay, to hurt someone, to defeat someone, okay? It can also be applied when you talk about countries, okay? In a war, countries, they fight one another, okay? And it's here also because it's irregular. So the 3 forms of fight are fight, fought, fought, okay? So now, guys, let's repeat. Adolf Hitler is an infamous leader in history who started the Second World War. There is a concentration of Allied battlegrounds in France. President Lincoln was victorious in keeping the United States of America united during the Civil War. The United Nations is against evil and for peace in the world. A tug of war is not a war, whereas it is a game which children and adults play with a rope. The enemies of Western allies during the World Wars were Germany, Russia, Japan, and Italy. Very nice. Let's practice, guys. When you finish this method and are speaking fluent English, will it be a victory for you? Yes, when I finish this method and I am speaking fluent English, it will be a victory for me. Are wars nowadays fought with battles on battlegrounds? No, wars nowadays aren't fought with battles on battlegrounds, but are fought with battles in the air and the sea and with hidden fighters. Do you know the name of one of the most infamous leaders in history? Yes, one of the most infamous world leaders in history is Joseph Stalin, the Russian dictator. Where can you find many ancient battlegrounds? You can find many ancient battlegrounds in Greece. How do you know who is the winner in the game Tug of War? You know who is the winner in the game Tug of War by seeing which team crosses the white line in the middle. What does the organization, the United Nations, do? The United Nations is an organization that helps to stop conflicts and create peace. Are Russia and the USA commonly thought of as allies? No, Russia and the United States are not commonly thought of as allies. Has Jacob been visiting battlegrounds during his history degree? Yes, Jacob has been visiting battlegrounds during his history degree. Who fought for the rights of black people in America? Martin Luther King fought for the rights of black people in America. Do you think that good is victorious against evil in the end? Yes, I think good is victorious against evil in the end. What was the most famous war in the world? The most famous war in the world was the Second World War. Who was the winner of the last Football World Cup? The winner of the last Football World Cup was France, Germany, I don't remember, guys, I'm sorry. Do you have any enemies in the classroom? No, I don't have any enemies in the classroom. Have you ever made peace with someone you were angry with? Yes, I have made peace with someone who I was angry with. Do you find it difficult to keep your concentration when studying if there is a lot of noise? Yes, I find it difficult to keep my concentration when studying if there is a lot of noise. When you can answer many questions in the revision part of the lesson, do you feel victorious? Yes, when I can answer many questions in the revision part of the lesson, I feel victorious. How can we fight evil in the world? We can fight evil in the world by trying to create peace. If we are fighting for the same thing, what can I call you? If we are fighting for the same thing, I can call you my ally. Okay, guys, very good. This was today's content, okay? So now I want you to do classroom activities 12, 13, and 14, okay? We will correct it next lesson. And that's it, guys. So next lesson we will correct this and we will have a dictation too, okay? Thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to keep studying, okay? And see you soon. Bye-bye.